Yes.
Okay. Anthony Beckham, thanks for being here with me today.
Awesome. Thank you.
Start out by asking, how are you enjoying Indiana Youth Camp so far?
Oh, it's awesome, man. I'm having a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. I'm not getting a lot of sleep, but having a lot of fun.
What's been your favorite memory of youth camp?
The excitement, just connecting with all the kids, man. Just being real, getting a chance to be in some of the videos. I think that's probably what I've enjoyed the most so far, and seeing that the messages that Jennifer and I are speaking actually are holding and sticking, and looks like it's making an impact in their lives.
What's the most important thing you want teens to get from camp this year?
How to live right, man. How to walk it out, not to be tempted, but when they are tempted, they'll know scripturally what to do and how to live a better life.
What was the real reason, or what was the real confirmation in your life that you were meant to be an evangelist?
Man, I was called to preach when I was 11 years old and ran. Jonah's my story. I ran from God instead of running to God. And just throughout high school, even though I wasn't serving God, I had people ask me questions about the Bible and would come up to me and confide things in me. And I knew, just something I couldn't get away from, something I had dreams about, and the further I ran from it, the more God dealt with me from it.
Do you have, and what is your favorite Bible verse?
Several. Psalm 139:14, we're fearfully and wonderfully made. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Those two are probably my favorite ones.
Was your dream always to be a bodybuilder and evangelist?
Yeah, as a child, man, I was a little kid. I was always fascinated with weightlifting. Just always strength fascinated me. Still does. I'm 35 now, and of course I'm not big yet, in my opinion, but wanting to be. So I'm hoping I'm still growing. So yeah, for a long time it has been.
All right. When and why did you join the Power Unlimited?
Actually, I founded Power Unlimited. Yeah, I was with the Power team, and some issues took place, and I had an open door to actually start a group that I founded, and then some guys went with me, and we have just been all over the nation, man, inside, outside of Canada, and just seen some amazing results.
Do people accuse you of being on steroids? And what do you say to
combat those accusations?
Yeah, all the time. Especially in high schools, I get accused of it all the time because, granted, compared to a high school guy, I'm a big guy. But at the same time, if they've worked out for years consecutively, yeah, they're going to put on muscle. If they eat right, they're going to put on muscle. But remember, I'm the smallest guy in my group. But yeah, I get accused of it a lot because I'm a lot larger than they are. But hard work, perseverance pays off. And if you eat right, that pays off. You take supplements, it pays off. But yeah, they're thinking that I took a shortcut. But if I was to do drugs, I'd be literally probably twice as big. So, the way that I talk about that is that I made the right choice. As I said last night, you're not born a winner or loser, you're born a chooser. And I chose to be drug-free.
I'm pretty sure in plugging in yet, I think it was Tuesday, you said that you haven't competed for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you ever intend on?
I'd love to. I'd love to compete every year, but my wife officially says I'm retired. So I'd like to again. Yeah, it's always a drive that I have, man. But the diet's so tough, especially all the traveling we do is very, very tough. But would I like to compete again? Yeah, I'd like to compete a lot more.
And what is some advice or words of wisdom for the campers going home on Friday?
I would say, man, just don't let the high that you have now diminish when you get home. Walk it out. Keep praying. I actually had a guy ask me 2 days ago, he said, what can I do to keep this high? I said, do you have a Bible? He said, no. So I gave him a Bible. I said, you got to read it every day. You need to talk with God like I'm talking with you. I said, you don't have to pray a deep theological prayer. I said, just talk with God like He's real, like He's your friend, like He's your best friend. I said, the only way you can keep this high, I said, you got to read, you got to pray, you got to talk with God, spend time with Him. I said, the high doesn't have to leave. You can keep what you've got now at home.
And to end the interview, I'd like to ask if it's true that you can slam a revolving door.
Slam a revolving door? Possibly. I don't know if I can or not. I'd like to try it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, fellas.